Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Build video with me, Vanillaraccoon. Heyo! And in this Minecraft Let's Build video, we are going to be building a decent-sized French medieval house, and it's going to be one that is not a starter house, but is one that you can build once you have gathered quite a handful of resources after starting off in a world or on a server. So I already have laid down the outlines of an outline of the foundation, and I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna begin to raise up the walls in a total of 3. And this back wall is actually going to be full. We're gonna leave a nice little open way right here, then place an upside down stair, and that is going to be our back doorway. And then this wall is going to be filled up all the way as well. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 and 4. We're gonna go ahead and just place whole stone brick blocks right there. Right here we're actually going to have a double door system. And now that we have this done, let's actually begin to work on the inside of the building. Now this is going to be the basement, and with that being said, this is where you're actually gonna spend your time crafting stuff, smelting stuff. I'm not going to say enchanting. That's not what I wanted to say. Crafting, smelting. It's going to be where you're going to be fusing together different pieces of armor and weapons and using name tags to rename tag stuff, so on and so forth. But it's also going to be a place where you can have a place of where you can have some water to gather up. And we're going to go ahead and place this right here. Place this right here. Place this right here, right in this space down here. Place a crafting table so it's nice and out of the way, and you do not have to you do not have to worry about placing a crafting table and cluttering up this small area, because it's a small space to work in. And I at least like to build in a small to medium scale and utilize as much space as I can, implement as much detail as I can without overdoing it. Now we're going to come into this room here, and we're also going to remove the grass, and we're going to just place cobblestone blocks, and there we go. Now, at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take andesite, and I'm just going to sprinkle some andesite around in patches where I think it would get dirty, where I think it would, sorry about that, where I think, after dropping some stuff, it may, stain the floor. And now we're going to begin and work on the stairwell that will take us from the basement to the first floor. And what we're going to do is we're going to create a small scale spiral staircase. Yes. And we're going to just do something like this. I think we're going to have to, at some point though, change up which way we have these stairs facing. But for now, at least, they seem to be doing the trick. Just go ahead and toggle the downfall once more. Now, when I was designing this build, one thing I kept running into when it comes to trouble is this. And I think we're just going to keep this for now as stone brick stairs. And I have to sneeze. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. And now we're just going to go ahead and we're going to begin to place dark oak stairs upside down going across like this. And then we're going to just take stone brick stairs, filling up that space right there. Now, what we're going to do is, just for now at least, we're going to go around and place these upside down dark oak stairs, and then we're going to come back to this later on in the video. And right here we're actually going to leave it open because this is going to be a small storage area for our house. Now let's go ahead and grab some dark oak logs and some polished diorite. So pretty much we're going to go across like this. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 and 4 1 2 3 and 4 1 2 3 and 4 1 1 2. Yeah, one block here, jump over, leave it empty, and then fill up the remaining 2 spaces like that. So then we're going to raise this up by a total of 3, although if I remember correctly, later on as we begin to work on the roof, we're then going to shave some dark oak logs down by 1 block space. And we're going to do this going all the way around on these corner pieces right here. Oops, did not mean to place that. And so let's go ahead and now begin to lay down the outline of our roof. So actually, just before we do that, I'm getting ahead of myself now. Truly sorry for that. So let's just go ahead and begin to fill up the walls. We'll shape out the windows once we have finished working on the roof, because I at least like to work on the roof, so it helps me figure out the size of the build and then figure out the remaining bits and pieces for the build when it comes to, I guess, the wall. So we're going to begin by doing something like this. So on the 3rd dark oak log going up, we're going to place an upside down cobblestone stair, place a normal one behind it, beneath it a upside down cobblestone stair, and then on top of that we're going to place a single cobblestone block, and then we're just going to repeat the pattern of cobblestone stair, behind it upside down cobblestone stair, on top of that a normal placed cobblestone stair, and so on and so forth until we get a shape that looks like this. Okay, so now we're going to fly on to this side and we're going to repeat the exact same thing. And I think this is now, I think we are coming to the point where we're going to begin to shave down a couple of these dark oak logs. Although I don't want to get ahead of myself too much in this video. So let's just finish this up. And bam. So now what we are going to do is where we placed the upside down cobblestone stair is where we're actually going to be placing our dark oak stairs, and we're going to bring them all the way across for now. Subject is available to change as we begin to work on the roof, and you're going to see why in a moment. Also, before I forget, on the 3rd block space going up, on the inside of these dark oak log pillars, we're going to place dark oak stairs, and that is why I say for the roof, bringing it all the way across, subject is available to change. Now, because this build is working on even numbers, you want to make sure that you have a 2 block space in between the dark oak stairs that we just placed. And then even though we have a solid cobblestone block right here, we're actually going to bring it out by 3. And on top of this upside down dark oak stair, we are then going to curve it. And we're going to do the exact same thing going all the way around the rest of the roof. So let's go 1, 2, 3, bring it out, curve, 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 straight, curve, and then straight, straight, curve it, and then bring it out like this. So right here we're going to go ahead and actually remove the dark oak logs that we have, and then we're just going to lay down the roof like this. Now, this is something I normally would not do for my builds, but because I always look to improve on my building etiquette and I like to learn new ways to build as well, I kind of thought to myself, alright, let's try and spice up the roof than what we would normally do. And so this is what we have going on. Now to finish off the roof, like I said, where there's an upside down cobblestone stair, we're then going to bring it all the way across and connect it to the other upside down cobblestone stair opposite from the starting point. And there you go. That is pretty much going to do it for this roof. And then we're just going to simply do something like this. It's actually remove these two stairs as well, because that's going to interfere with what we're doing here. So we're going to continue to bring it up so we have this triangular shape going on. And you're going to see what I mean in a moment. Jeez, come on, blocks. There we go. Do this. hop over here, and then do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, and then let's just finish it up over here, and then take a step back and look at what we have done so far. Why is you messing up? Okay. Bam, bam. 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 Bam, bam. Bam. Okay, so this is what your roof should look like. I'm going to just do a quick flyby, but I'm not going to go too fast for you guys. So that way you can follow along. And now, at this point, we're going to begin to work on the inside. Now, on top of these dark oak stairs, we're going to temporarily place dark oak logs. And we're going to bring them all the way across like this up until we meet the polished diorite. Sorry about that. And that is because it's going to add some detail to our ceiling, and you're going to see what I mean in a moment. Now let's remove those temporary placed dark oak logs, and in their place, let's actually now place dark oak fence gates. Bam and bam. We're going to do the exact same thing over here. And now let's just fill up this 2x2 space with polished diorite. Yeah, I'm getting better at remembering the names. No, I'm not, actually. So, this is going to be a small little doorway that we're going to have. And we're actually going to just place dark oak logs going across like that. Now, it's pretty dark in here. So, let's now create those windows like what I was saying. And let's grab light gray stained window panes, do something like this, and what we're going to do is I'm actually going to just place the hit the wrong key. I'm going to place the torches down right now so that way we can actually see what we're working with here, and place this right here. So let's go ahead and place 1, 2, 3, and 4 logs, and then we're going to place upside down dark oak logs facing into the log support beam that we just placed. Hello, torch. Why you do that? I was watching a Let's Play of a Wooga, and he had the same thing happen to him, and I'm not entirely sure why that happens. When you're standing right here and you think you can place block, but then it places right in front of you. And when you try to break it, torch breaks. Oh, Minecraft, you so silly. Okay, and we're going to repeat the same exact thing over here. So we have this false symmetrical design going on for our ceiling. And that's pretty much going to do it for the ceiling. Now, let's go ahead and work on the bedroom. So, the bed is going to go right here. We're actually going to go ahead and grab trapped chest, a wooden trap chest. And then we're going to grab one normal chest, one ender chest. Right in this corner, place the ender chest. Right in this corner, place the normal chest, and then place wooden trapdoors next to it. Now, this is something I normally do not do for my builds, but I'm going to try and do this more often because it's a decorational piece, and I'm trying to implement more detail into the build. And right in this space right here, I'm going to place a 2x1 painting. This is not the painting I would like to have, but it'll do for the purpose of this Let's Build video. So that way you guys can get a visual representation as to what it is I'm talking about. And something I also don't do often is place carpets. And I kind of thought to myself, you know what? Let's just go ahead and add a 2x2 carpet right here because it is a bedroom after all. And now let's actually go ahead and snag that wooden trap door. And we're going to have to remove this. And we're going to have to remove this so that way we can actually get down the stairwell. Place this right here, place this right here, and place this right here. That way, we can have a full-on baby barrier. However, actually, as I continue to look at it, we're going to have to place it on this. Oops, not there. We're going to have to place these wooden trapdoors on... We're going to have to place these wooden trapdoors right on this block space. That way, we can then place a wooden trapdoor right here and have a full-blown railing baby barrier, so to speak. And now, what we're going to do is, let me just go ahead and grab ourselves a wooden spruce door. And I guess you could think of this area as the working area slash a garage. and torch. There you are. Just place a torch right here. That should be sufficient lighting for this area. But in the event that it is not, feel free to place more torches where you see fit. On top of the furnace now, we're just going to place a... let's actually go ahead and grab a crafting table, place it right there. Eradicate that from that space, and then place a wooden pressure plate on top of this. Okay, so this is going to be our work area, and then right here we're just going to have a nice little we're going to have a small storage room, and that is going to go with the front patio, the front of this house that we're going to then begin to construct. And you're going to see what I mean by that in a moment. I meant to actually do this off camera when it comes to placing the foundation beneath the house. Okay, so fill in the space here with cobblestone blocks. And just do this. We're going to grab a chest. Do this. And I like to mix them up how I place them. You don't have to do this, but I do. It's just for my own sake. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to remove those 2 stone bricks that we just placed, so that way we have a 4x4 cobblestone walk area. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab cobblestone half slabs. Let me just go ahead and move this over here. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. And then we're going to do this. And this is going to be our walkway, believe it or not. It's a curved pathway. It may not be the prettiest pathway you've ever seen, but it'll do the job here. And just go ahead, grab our stone brick stairs, cover up the cobblestone blocks like this. And at this point now, just place stone brick stair, and bam! That's pretty much it for the stairwell. Like I said, let's just go ahead, grab our door, place it right here inwards, and actually, oops, there we go. Place it like this, so that way we have the cobblestone textures connecting right here. Now, I would normally use fence pieces at this point for a railing, but I decided to mix it up and place dark oak stairs and dark oak half slabs like this. And you don't have to do this if you don't want to. I just prefer to do it. Okay, let's just go ahead and do this once more. Place dark oak stair, and then do the exact same thing over here. And I guess what we can do is place this right here. Although I'm not sure how that looks, but we'll leave it as it is. And like I said, this is pretty much going to do it for the build. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to begin to add some exterior details. Oops, I did not mean to delete that. So this is going to be a little tricky, but if you follow along, you'll be able to get it just right as I do. Actually, whoops, nope, didn't mean to place it like that. Let's go ahead and do this right there. Hug the wall, so to speak, and then hug the pillar. Place our dark oak fence gate like that, and then we're gonna do the exact same thing over here. Just hug the wall again. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to place the half slab first in order to get that. Alright, so then do the exact same thing here. Hopefully you guys can begin to see the pattern that I'm trying to lay with this. And there we go. That is it. This is the house. And before we go ahead and finish off, we are actually going to... Actually, that doesn't look right. There we go. What we're going to be doing is... It's actually a little dark in there. Let's just go ahead, place some torches like this. Grab cobblestone wall. Again, we're going to place a door right here. Yeah. The cobblestone wall is basically to act as a broken up wall. Nothing specific, although actually, let's just go ahead and do that. I like how that looks. That looks good. On camera, improvisation is always good, in my opinion. So, just place that back here. Place a redstone torch. Place a piston. Grab another chest. Place it right there. And voila. Now, if you want to really go heavy with the detailing and you want to use your imagination, you can pretend like as you're hammering away doing some blacksmith work, sparks are flying around and they're hitting the ground, and after a while you may have some indents in the floor, so to speak. Let's just go ahead and place some stairs randomly and bring it around into this room as well. Oops. No. Stop it. There we go. And let's just place one more like that. So that way also, if you were picking something out from the chest and it was a little on the heavy side, you may accidentally drop it and then damage the floor. And yeah, so the very last thing that I want to do now with you guys is we're going to be creating a small living area for our beloved piggy wigs. Now, for those of you who don't know, I love the pigs in Minecraft. As I say, I do not eat pig in Minecraft. And let's just go ahead and toggle the rain. And I kind of figured it made sense to make them a little place, because this is where, like I said, once you've settled down in the world and you've gathered a handful of resources, you will then be able to build this house, because it is quite resource intensive, if I may say so, actually. And grab ourselves cobblestone wall, place you like this. Take fence gates, dark oak fence gates, place them above the cobblestone wall and open them facing the stone brick walls behind them. And then actually, here we go, trapdoor. What we're going to do is I'm going to place, let me just go ahead and do this now real quick, and then I'll show you what I mean as we finish off the piggy wig section of this house. So I wanted to have a nice open window for the piggy wigs to look out into the world when it's a rainy day and just use their imagination, have fun, whatever. Or if they don't feel like going outside due to the weather, they can at least stay in their nice cool pen and have their windows propped open. And believe it or not, because I did not know this at all, piggy wigs cannot get through, well, let me rephrase that. Full-grown, mature piggy wigs cannot get through this space. I thought they could, because even though it is a trapdoor and it is in this block space, I thought they'd be able to weasel their way through, but they cannot. And if you don't believe me, we're going to finish off this build and keep those trapdoors placed open. So, what we're now going to do here is place dark oak stairs. Just give it a nice little roof. Take dark oak half slabs. Place this right here. Take our dark oak half slabs again, one more half a block space up, bring it out, and we're actually, before I forget to do so, right here we're going to place just dark oak planks, and then we're gonna just fill in this wall space and show that it's a little broken up, a little torn. And how could I forget the most important thing in Minecraft that will make or break your build? We're going to add a little button right here. Button, button, button. Who's got the button? If you can guess which 90s cartoon that is from, a wild Snorlax will magically appear right in front of you in Pokemon Go. And so, yeah, like I said, piggy wigs cannot get through this space. Believe it or not, I surely didn't even know that they couldn't. I was skeptical that they could, but I found out they couldn't. Right up here, we're just going to place a double chest, so that way we can grab carrots. And before I even go ahead and place it in my hand, let me get out here. And bam! Come to me, my pigs! Piggy wig wigs! Okay, so as you guys can tell, the piggy wigs cannot get out, and so now let's just go ahead and fill up this. Actually, wait a minute. I feel like one of the piggy wigs just farted. There we go. We got a nice little happy face because it's for piggy wigs. Although, actually, baby pigs can get out here. I just remember that. Baby pigs can actually make their way out. Those little sneaky runts. So, I think at this point now, what I'm going to do is just actually taper off this part with half slabs. That way we can have some support for these horizontal support beams. We have some support for the support beams. And I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I don't think I am. We got the house. We got the piggy wig section of the house. We got the storage room. We have the work area. We have water in the cauldron. We have detailing in the floor. We even have detailing so much as placing andesite in places where it might get a little dirty. We have the baby barrier up. We have our living quarters. We have an armor stand. We have an ender chest. We have a chest. We have a bed. That's most important for a house. We have our nice little walkway. Trying to think if there's anything else that I'm forgetting, but I think that's it. Oh! Wait. I see something that I completely forgot to do. Yeah. That's supposed to be there. This is supposed to be here. I can't believe I forgot about this. Jeez, V. Jeez, vanilla. Jeez, corn. Corn, man. Corn roll. Anywho. Let's just go ahead. Do this. Okay. So, that is going to do it for this Minecraft Let's Build video. If you like this build, be sure to give the video a thumbs up and be sure to also share it with your friends so that way they can learn how to build a cool little French medieval house. Oh, forgot to place these blocks right here. I knew I was forgetting something. Oh my days. But anywho, make sure you share this video with your friends. Share the build. If you want to see some more Minecraft Let's Build videos, feel free to give me some ideas in the comment section. And until next time, peeps, this is Vanillaraccoon. Peace out.